Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to be back with another video. For today's video, I will be philosophizing the topic of makeup and beauty. This topic is incredibly important because some of us believe that makeup and beauty are enemies of the truth, and that makeup is deceptive and doesn't really reveal truth to us. Whereas there is another perspective where beauty is real and equates to goodness and truth. So what is the real definition? I'm very excited for this video because I have been into makeup my entire life. I'll be doing a pink inspired look, so we'll see how this turns out. We will begin this video by talking about makeup as a construct and an illusion. Makeup can be deceptive because our beauty standards are socially constructed. A person's culture really determines what is seen as beautiful. So our sense of beauty, it's not universal. It's shaped by the cultural environment that we grow up in. American standards of beauty often reflects Eurocentric ideals. National identity is not built off of cultural differences, but rather it's celebrating the sense of sameness or oneness of a people. We know each person is so different from one another, not just based off of appearance, but our internal persona. So different. Cultural elements like art and beauty do not form unity because, again, we're all very different individuals. These elements of culture like beauty are used to, in a way, systematically or strategically create a sense of unity or make unity feel like it can be real. All that being said, our social construct is not just shaped based off of what we do with our makeup and what we believe beauty is. It's those beliefs interpreted within power structures. So what we find as beautiful is actually determined by those in power. Just want to bring up Plato's theory of forms. It kind of ties in with this idea of makeup being an illusion because he's basically saying that what we see is a shadow and it's not the actual truth. It's really the surface, and the truth is something much deeper beyond what we see. So beauty is an illusion, and going off of that, in today's society, beauty can be seen as value. There's this TikTok by, I think her name's Elisa. She basically made a TikTok about how her Summer Fridays lip gloss cost like 20 or 25 bucks. And she picked up a book and she was like, this book was 20 bucks. So I could have gained all this knowledge. Why is the lip gloss $20? I can go on and on about beauty trends and how it's kind of now just like a social status when it comes to what kind of lip gloss you have. So before you buy that $20 lip gloss, remind yourself, I'm not buying this because I want to be beautiful. I'm buying this because I live in this society and I want to be at the top of the social ladder. That's why you're buying the lip gloss. Plato's theory of forms is him saying that this physical world is imperfect and it's constantly changing, whereas the world of forms is perfect and timeless. On this physical earth, everything that we see is, again, a shadow. It's an illusion of the actual form that it possesses. Plato says that everything we see is a copy of its ideal form. And the way I interpret this and his whole theory of forms is the distinction that we ourselves are all familiar with. The distinction between a person's body versus a person's internal personality and who they truly are inside. I mean, I could say just because someone's beautiful on the outside doesn't really make them beautiful on the inside, which everyone would agree to because we've all experienced that maybe in ourselves or in another person. It's impossible to give meaning to a whole person just based off of their face. So, of course, if you're going to take anything away from this video, it would be this. Don't judge a person based off of just their appearance, because you're just lying to yourself. Plato believed that desire targets the body, whereas a higher form, which is beauty, targets the soul. And I personally do think that each person possesses a body and a soul. That may not be the truth because there's no real evidence. So my whole thoughts on this is that there are two kind of ways to look at beauty. We could look at it in a way where being beautiful is based off of a person's appearance. And then there is beauty, which is based off of what you internally feel or how this person makes you feel. Our faces are not naturally symmetrical. I mean, there's probably a few people out there that have perfectly symmetrical faces, which if you do, you are so unique. However, most of us, our faces are not symmetrical, they're asymmetrical, and that's not something that we recognize as beautiful. It's misunderstood. It's not something that resonates with us. We're not celebrating our differences in appearance, we're celebrating sameness and unity. I believe that beauty is a resonance, and that's why we always try to achieve a perfectly symmetrical face when we're putting on makeup, because symmetry resonates with all of us. Along with a symmetrical face is the golden ratio. The golden ratio is this mysterious ratio of proportions, which I will put an image of the golden ratio here. It is found in nature, like shells, flower petals, hurricanes, even in DNA. When this golden ratio is applied to art and design, it creates a sense of balance and harmony. I mean, the golden ratio, it's found throughout nature, so it kind of gives us this resonance and this sense of alignment and oneness. Additionally, it's important for me to mention that the golden ratio was discovered to be present at an atomic scale. And because we as people are made up of atoms, we are inherently perfect and beautiful. Okay, done with the eyes. As I finish up the look, I want to bring up the Enneads by Plotinus, which is just a collection of essays by Plotinus. In this series of writings, he describes the universe as he believes it to be, and also gets into the realm of the divine. Within that section of his writings, he talks about how beauty and goodness and truth are all attributes of the deity. They are ways in which the divine makes itself known to the human soul. Platonius believed that the soul is always reaching towards its source, which is the divine. Beauty, when experienced, stirs the soul because it resonates with its origin. Beauty isn't this surface prettiness. Yes, my face looks so pretty right now with like the eyeshadow and like everything, but it doesn't mean I'm beautiful. The true meaning of my beauty is within. It is the radiance and the harmony which signals the presence of the divine. It's the feeling that we feel when something aligns with a higher order or a deeper presence. So in conclusion, beauty exists. It's all around us and it's very real. It may not always be what it seems because beauty is not on the outside. It's not appearance, but rather it is how a person makes other people feel. So that concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed making it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.